How's it going? I'm here at currently this thing is called Forest Fair Village, but you locals, if you're in this area, you know you've called Forest Fair Mall originally for a long time. It was built in 1989 originally, and it's 1.5 million square feet, and it is one of the largest dead malls in America. Now, there's a lot more cars here than normal, so I find that kind of interesting. Usually it's pretty dead, so I'm going to take a look inside. It does still have a few anchor stores left, but the amount of dead space inside is kind of amazing. So let's see what we got going on here. Shocking amount of traffic. I just got my finger in the frame. Sorry guys, that's what happens when you're walking with your phone here. So go on in here and see what we got. This part of the mall is going to be pretty deserted, I think. Alright, this is main entrance near the anchor store of Kohl's. And going in, it is a kind of a ghost town. You got some kids there. There's just a standard Kohl's.
Ella?
And we got a play area over there. There's actually a lot more people here than normal. But if you look through this area here, it's a pretty low foot traffic, as you can see, and lots of stuff is closed. I guess that's a restaurant of some sort in there by the play area. And now we're gonna get into a very empty part of the mall here, because we're getting away from the anchor store. Very little going on. Just amazing. Now, a little more history on this mall. Like I said earlier on, this opened in 1989. It was called Forest Fair Mall. It's got 1.5 million square feet, so it's absolutely enormous. When it first opened, it had a movie theater in it. There have been movie theaters that have came and went in this mall ever since it's opened back in '89, and it had like some amusement park rides, a very large video arcade, and of course it was completely full as far as stores go. But now it is, as you can see, largely deserted except for the anchor stores. Now there's one very cool thing in this mall which we'll be getting to, but for the most part, nothing. Just huge swaths of empty space. I think one big part of the reason it failed is because of its location. It's sandwiched in between two other local malls here. To the west, a couple miles, you got Northgate Mall, and then to the east, you got Tri-County. So it's pretty much, I don't care. And then that's pretty much what you got going on there. And coming up on what used to be the food court. And I don't think too many people, I don't think any place is open in the food court anymore here. This is also near where the amusement park area, the amusement park rides were and all that. But yeah, you look here, there is absolutely nothing. Everything's closed down. There's an obsolete thing, a travel agency that does this mall. And he's just got all of this open space here. It's really amazing this place stays in operation after all these years of being so dead. They would have to totally reimagine this mall for it to have any sort of success. As a retail space, it's an absolute failure. If they actually put some experiences in here or whatever, maybe it would succeed. Let's see, where you are coming up. Oh yeah, you can even see there used to be a Ferris wheel where that bungee rope is now, but bungee thing hasn't been in operation for, I suspect, a long time. And like I said, it is absolutely amazing that this place is even still operational at all, considering how empty it is. It's really just a testament of what has happened to the retail industry. I actually shopped this weekend at two chains that used to be everywhere and are now pretty much done. I bought something at a Radio Shack of all places that's going out of business, and some shoes at a Payless, which of course are both gone. So we're going to take a look at this. If we look at the movies here, we're going to know roughly when this thing shut down. So the last movies that were playing here was Vacation, Get Hard, Magic Mike, Avengers Age of Ultron, Uncle, Pixels, Pitch Perfect 2, Paddington, Tomorrowland. So it hasn't been shut down in an incredibly long time, but definitely at least a couple of years. And there obviously is just one locked area. There you go. Now when I have something other than dead space to show you, I'll be back. So see you guys in a bit. Police substation. Don't think anybody's in there anymore. Nope. To promote your business, advertise here. Probably not the best investment you could make advertising wise. This place is in really bad shape. Check this out. The creepy door's open, but only part of the way. You should probably push them the rest. I don't trust this elevator, so I'm not riding it. Good stuff. Are coming up on the next anchor store, which is Bass Pro Shops, Outdoor World, but this is going to be shutting down and moving to Westchester. As you can see, still deserted. I don't think there's any other stores near it. Ooh, up there's a Babies R Us. That's an exciting thing. I say with some slight sarcasm. Let's see if there's anything else down here at all. None of the escalators in this place work either. They're all shut down. But obviously still stairs. Let's see. What do we got over here? I guess there's nothing else. So, onward. Alright guys, walking up the escalator, you can see there's all sorts of dirt and debris, rocks, mud. Obviously, I don't think there's any janitorial left in this building. It's a very strange place to visit. Not like most things you're used to. So, there you go, just another example of what's going on. Interesting artifact. This is First Something, and there was an open house back in 2016, so maybe this hasn't been closed that long. It's called First Stronghold. Interesting. And you got all kinds of stuff, unless you want to be in any better move. Got all kinds of stuff that was in here. You had Looks like some robotics stuff going on. What's this here? This is something about Lakota schools. Whatever. Oh, Lakota robotics. So I guess this was just a robotics makerspace. So that what is a? It looks like they won a lot of awards for robotics. So there you go. Pretty cool. Moving on. This place really is incredibly, truly empty. It's like post-apocalyptic place you can visit. It really is a testament to the current state of American malls. I think they said within the next, I think I heard somewhere within the next 10 to 15 years, they expect half of all American malls to close. That wouldn't surprise me if that were to happen. Yeah, it looks like that was Extreme Baseball Academy at one time. Obviously, it's a pretty rundown spot. It's very interesting. Some of this stuff looks very well ordered and just empty, and then of course you have, looks like it was just abandoned, not cleaned up. You still have trash that's however old. Stuff torn down. And like I said earlier in the video, everything was, I shopped at two dying chains this week, Radio Shack and Payless. It really makes you wonder what the future of retail is. Big part of the issue with retail is it is not price competitive with the internet. When that happens, well, you're just not going to get much traction in the modern world, because if you can get same items for less money online, why buy them in a store? There's no reason at all to do that. And looks like we got a fitness club over here, but I bet you it's abandoned. Lights are on. There's equipment in there. Nobody's home. All you can see is my reflection there on the back wall, including my kid who's like camera shy, which is kind of funny. But, and she doesn't, and she likes to talk too. So yeah, we got the. I'm kind of surprised we have a whole bunch. Oh, there are people in there. Never mind. Apparently there are people. It's just not in this spot. Yeah, there are people in there. I guess it's not as abandoned as we thought, but it says here. Sorry we missed you. Huh. I guess just this part of it's closed. This entrance is closed. I thought that was abandoned because I thought that's. Apparently I was wrong, so sometimes you can guess wrong. There you go. This is a new one, guys, in a bathroom here, and it is dark. Everything works, I think. But there's no light. This is a treasure trove of just weirdness today. Loving it. See ya. Normally I wouldn't show off a bathroom, guys, but just to show you the state of disrepair of this place some more, we got a faucet that doesn't work at all. We got a whole bunch of dirt in there. We got a pretty destroyed soap dispenser. But at least one of the faucets in here works, so this place is about 50% functional. Worth pointing out is you hear all this noise coming in. It sounds like water, but it's not. It's just the ventilation system that is quite noisy and probably in need of an overhaul. I have no, and currently this mall is for sale apparently for the low price of $55 million. So for all you bargain hunters out there, you know, this is it. Pass this up, passing by the play area, and it looks like we have what used to be a child's computer. And just got some cables and stuff there now. On the other one, we just got the front fascia. You never know what you're going to see in these places. How ironic a wishing well thing for coins. I'm sure any investors wishes they hadn't invested in it. I know, great puns. That's what you come here for, right? The puns. Info. Yeah. What are they going to give me info on? Nothing? The deadness? Who knows? Not much going on. Alright guys, here we are coming up on the last part of this mall. The only thing that's actually interesting in the mall is this retro gaming place called Arcade Legacy. They have a vintage video arcade in there and some games and stuff, so obviously I'm going to go in and check it out.
So what conclusions can we draw from this video? And before you guys jump to the comment section and say, why in the hell didn't you show more of Arcade Legacy? Well, I have to admit the reason for that was vanity on my part. I really didn't want to walk around in a store that had a couple of dozen people in it with my phone recording, talking to myself. I do have a few limits here and there, and I think, I'll act like somewhat of a weirdo in public, but that's a bit much even for me. So, anyway, really, if you want to know about Arcade Legacy, just Google Arcade Legacy Cincinnati. You'll find all sorts of information on the internet. You'll find their website that has pictures, video, much better than anything I would have done in there. But if you want a general idea of what it looked like, basically just picture a store with a crap load of legacy games and systems for sale. They also had a whole bunch of new stuff for sale as well. They had a ton of arcade machines of all types. They had a bunch of consoles you could play, classic and new. They also had some large projections of video games on the wall. So overall, a very cool place. And I would highly recommend checking it out if you're ever in the Cincinnati area and you're into games. I opted to, in the way they, you can play in their arcade, but the way it works is if you want to play, you pay $5 for 1 hour of game time. So I opted to pay for an hour for myself and my daughter. You can also do $10 for the entire day if you want to stay a while. So that's pretty much it. But as far as the wider theme of this video, obviously we're talking about kind of the current state of American retail, and it is in a really sorry state currently. Obviously, malls are in huge trouble in this country. Even the more healthy malls around the Cincinnati area have a fair amount of empty stores in them, and I can definitely see more of the malls around here failing. I definitely can see that in the future. I would be more surprised if it didn't happen than if it did. Which is ironic considering, malls and mega chains are what pushed mom and pop stores out of business decades ago. Now the internet is obviously doing the same thing to the retail monoliths that we think of. It's just something that's very interesting to watch. And why is it happening? Frankly, their customer service is not good enough to actually justify going to these places. So, I think that's largely what it is. It's just that, honestly, I get better customer service out of Amazon, which doesn't have a physical store, than I do most physical stores. Right? So that's just something I've noticed. Anyway, I'd really be interested to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Anything about malls, retail, the whole 9 yards. Just thought I'd share this with you. Anyway, that's pretty much it. As always, if you enjoyed this, thumbs up. If you hate this, thumbs down. Share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.